Hello everyone again. I wanted to talk you through the syllabus and course expectations. The syllabus you can find here on the left-hand tab as you navigate, and you can download it. And as you download it, you'll be able to look through it and read it. And let me pull it up real quick here. This is the syllabus. You'll see this is my contact information. Now, I've put my office address and telephone number, but I'm on the Meisenheimer campus. I will not be much in my office this summer. I'll be in and out. So leaving a message on my voicemail is probably not the best idea. The best idea would be to contact me through email. So if you need to contact me, my email is here in the syllabus. I've also got it in the course information under Blackboard. Under faculty information, you should be able to see the contact there. I don't know why the contact there. It should be available to you. Let me make sure that you can see that. I don't know why they wouldn't let me do that. So the profile should be available to you. And that again is my office number, but just email me. That's the best way to get a hold of me, is through this email, doug.hume@pfeiffer.edu. Blackboard should also have a link for you to email the professor, but sometimes that works. Sometimes for some strange reason it goes to an email that we don't use anymore. So it's best just to come to the contact information and contact me that way. Again, the syllabus is here. You can download that information. And each week I'm going to try to have an office hour or so online through Blackboard Virtual Collaborate. I've not used that. I might end up using Google Hangouts because I know how to use that, but if I figure out how to use Blackboard Collaborate, I'll use that. Now this first week is going to be a little bit tricky because I'm traveling to Baltimore for a conference on Wednesday, so I probably won't be able to do the office hour until next Sunday afternoon. But that'll give you a week to sort of get into the class. But you can shoot me an email and I'll be able to respond to you, immediately or as soon as I get out of whatever session I'm in through my smartphone. So you can email me that way if you have questions. Otherwise, just get on the links and I'll be jumping in and out in terms of the discussion boards and greeting everybody. And then I'll have an office hour available to you. It's not required. Just if you have any questions, that you can come and visit with me face to face, and we can talk through things. That's probably the best way to work with me. I plan to do that regularly, maybe Thursday nights once we get into the semester, but this first week is a little bit crazy. You can read the catalog course descriptions and the description of the course and the learning objectives. The main thing for this class is that it really is a gen ed class for critical thinking. So part of what we're going to be doing throughout the semester is I'm going to be introducing you to various methods, critical methods for understanding the New Testament. So you'll be looking through, learning those as we work our way through the Bible. We'll have various learning activities. Each week I'll have a little online lecture like this. You'll have readings from the textbook. You'll have quizzes and tests. The quizzes really. The quizzes will help you define and understand the major genres in the New Testament, all the information that you need to learn through the semester. Those quizzes are pretty easy. They're just textbook quizzes. It'll take you to the textbook website, and you can take the quiz as many times until you get the right answers that you want to do. And then I'll just ask you, when you've completed it and you've got all the right answers, just to take a quick screenshot. If you don't know how to do that, you just press that control print screen or whatever on your computer, and that'll save it. And then you can just call up a Word document and input it there on your Word document. Save that on your hard drive and then upload that. That's what I'm asking you to do for the quizzes. The instructions are there, so you can look that up. You'll have a wiki assignment that you'll be doing towards the middle part of the class on one of the Gospels. You'll be assigned to one of 4 groups to work on that, and I'll explain that when we get there. Each week you'll have a writing assignment, just a little 250-word writing, and then the main thing is discussion board each week. And the discussion board policy for Pfeiffer is written down at the bottom. At the end of the semester, I'm going to ask you to write a little 250-word "This I Believe" piece, or up to 500 words, just about 5 minutes, and ask you to share that with your other students in the course. So, and there's also one other thing that I'm going to be asking you to do. I'm going to be asking you to put together at the very end of the semester a portfolio of all the critical thinking methods that you're going to be introduced to this semester. I'll give you more about that as we get into the semester. Now, I have ordered the 4th edition through the textbook website because that's what they required me to do. But I've also included in parentheses the 3rd edition page number where that might vary. So that's in the syllabus if you need that. And I'm going to try to keep those up to date with the online assignments as well. The questions in the 3rd edition that you'll be writing little papers are take a stand questions. So, I'll just ask you to go to the same page or similar page and choose from those. So if you're using the 3rd edition, which probably might be cheaper by this point, you can do that. I prefer you do the 4th edition, but I understand that financially that's not viable. I do want you to have a study Bible. The best one is the New Interpreter Study Bible. If you can get that, that's what I required. And that would be great. But any Bible that uses the New Revised Standard Version, or NRSV, would be acceptable for this course. And you can find that online, too, if you really want to do it online. I think you should have a good study Bible, but if you really are pressed, I think you can find that as an online resource as well. In fact, I believe I've got links to it from my online resources under the web page. I really want to keep you going throughout this semester. It's a lot of work. Online classes, as you know, are tons of work. But please, please, please keep up with it. If you can't, please let me know, and we can work something out. Each week you'll have the assignments, and I'll really be looking for you to get them done throughout the semester. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to have self-quizzes once or twice a week. Again, you can use the textbook for those. The idea is for you to get into the textbook. So here's the instructions on how to do that. Those are either pass or fail. So you'll either get full credit or no credit at all for those. I want you to receive full credit. You've got to get at least 80% of the quiz questions correct. So that's 12 out of 15. Most of these have 15 questions. Make sure that you get 12 out of 15 of those correct. You can take it, like I said, on the textbook website as many times as you want, and it'll check it for you. And just basically cut and paste the results into your Word page, and you should be able to undo that and submit that. The wikis, again, that'll be towards the middle part of the class. Each week you'll have reflection papers. Sometimes they're called Take a Stand essays in edition 3 and edition 4. They're just called reflection questions. You'll have Blackboard discussion. You will have each week a little online assignment, or two to do. And so you'll have something that basically it's a PowerPoint that I ask you to fill out or something like that. And then at the end of the semester, the This I Believe essay and the critical thinking portfolio. You can see the breakdown for the grades here, the percentage breakdowns for that here at this portion of the syllabus and my grade scale. The attendance policy for online classes, especially for the summer classes, is very clear. You cannot miss more than 25%. That means you must log in. I really want you to log in every week and do something. You can't just log in. You have to do something to participate in the course. So I have to see you on the discussion board or something, that you did an assignment to be counted present. If you don't do anything, you won't be counted present. And if that happens more than 2 weeks, I have to administratively withdraw you from the class, and that counts as an F. I don't want to do that. So if you know you're not going to make it, and you know this is going to be too much, I would advise you to, look at your time and see what you can do so that you don't get into a situation where I have to withdraw you midway through the class. It's better for you just to know what you can bite off at the beginning of the semester rather than getting to a point where towards the middle of the semester or the end of the semester you drop out Because then, I have that every year, and I'm thinking, man, they paid for this class, and then they disappear around the 5th week, and then they don't do anything more, and I have to withdraw them, and it just makes me feel bad for the student because I'm not sure that you get a refund. So I don't know exactly how all that works, but I would hate for you to lose that. So just do what you can for all of, getting in every week and doing something. At least log into the discussion board. And if you're behind on assignments and stuff, you can catch up, but I want you to do your best. Now, we have a very nice support information here. Dr. Sikowski is great. You may have met her. If you haven't met her, meet her in the Charlotte campus. Now, I don't know where her office is going to be when we move to the new building mid-June, but you'll still be able to get a hold of her through email and probably through phone. Sheila is wonderful too. Probably a lot of you have her as your advisor, so you can contact her. Here's the information for the library. I don't know what the library is going to look at all this summer when it moves, but the hours are Monday to Thursday, 2 to 10. We'll see what they look like when they move the campus. But here's the contact with Jerry, and the library website is also here. You've got writing help. If you need help with Grammarly or WriteSmart, you've got both of those possibilities. And then one-on-one tutoring, just contact these folks and go and schedule help for that. Here is the help desk. That's really important. Your phone number, and if you click on the Fresh Desk, they can be very helpful for you as well. And then if you're interested in career planning, counseling support, one of the cool things about Pfeiffer is we have this Institute of Marriage and Family Therapy. $10 for a session. I would advise you to take advantage of that. I mean, you can't beat that. And while you're a student, to get help with something that you may need help with, I recommend that. Even if you're not, feeling like you have any problems, it's a good idea just to have someone to talk to. Sometimes I did that when I was in seminary. Really was good for me and my mental health, and so just to sometimes life can get tough. So and I'm glad to chat with y'all. I'm a pastor, I can do that. But these folks are professional, and how cool is that to have help for any of these issues that are listed here. Academic honesty policies on your catalog, appeal process is in your catalog. Now, here's the deal. The way these courses work is that they open up midnight Sunday, so Monday morning at 12:01 a.m. or Sunday night at 11:59. And for that week, you got to get everything done by the next Sunday at midnight. So that's how this course works, and that's how you're going to be doing these things. With the discussion board, this is a very extensive discussion format and guidelines, but I want everybody to post. Your first post needs to be by midnight at Tuesday, right? And it's just 50 to 200 words. You respond to the question that I've posted there. You'll respond to it, submit your post, and then I want everybody to submit to at least a couple other students, right? So a minimum of 3 times, so 2 other students you've got to submit to by the end of the week. So at the start of the week, you need to post, say, by Tuesday at midnight, and then respond to everybody by the rest of the week. By the end of the week, respond to at least 2 more people with thoughtful and interesting posts based upon the question that I post in the end. Here is the academic honesty policy statement. You've probably seen this before if you've taken other classes. If you have not, I suggest you print it out and sign it, and I'll just hold you to your honor that you did that, and you can do that. Here is the course schedule for the week. It might be useful for you to print this out. This is why I put this towards the end of the syllabus. You can print these 3 pages out, and you've got pretty much an overview of what we're doing throughout the semester. Now, this is going to be included for you online, so you've got that as well. So that's our assignments. And now notice how this is divided up. On the left-hand side, I've got the topics, and then these are the assignments that you have to do by the end of the week. Okay, so this should really cohere exactly with what we're doing each week. Now, to navigate Blackboard, let me get back to that. Navigate Blackboard. Once you get into the semester, you'll see here weekly assignments. And this will open up midnight tonight, so Monday, May 15th. And week 1 will be available to you, and then each week another week will be available to you. But week 1 will be available to you. You click on that, and you'll see what the learning objectives are. That's what we're learning for the week. So it's really great because you can learn, you can figure out what it is we're learning, right? And then here is what I want you to do. First off, I want you to do introductions. So introduce yourself to folks on the discussion board. And by the end of the week, now for this week, on the introductions, I want you to introduce yourself to at least 5 people. And you don't have to write extensively to them. Just say, hey. If you see something interesting, respond to them. It's a great way to build relationships. You need each other for this course, right? Introduction to the course, you've already downloaded the syllabus, hopefully, but if you need to, it's here. You'll find it also 2 other places. It's here, and then you'll find it as well under my syllabus lectures and handouts. It's there as well. So, and all of my lectures, by the way, if you want the PowerPoints to print them out while you're listening to them and take notes, they're all here. So I've got handouts and lectures for you that you can download for the rest of the semester, as well as the videos. So each week you'll go into your weekly assignments and just progress your way through. You're watching this video because you clicked on this link. And the first thing I want you to do this semester is download this treasure hunt PowerPoint and do it. And basically the treasure hunt PowerPoint is pretty easy. Just download it and fill it out. You'll see basically what I want you to do. You'll have to click on Enable Editing if you're using Word, Office. Basically what I want you to do is fill it out. And basically all you have to do is read the syllabus, cut and paste, fill things out. That's basically what you'll be doing. And then at one point I want you to go to the website and find additional information. After that, this week I have a little brief reading in Ermin, and I've got a couple videos that I want you to watch. These 3 videos I think are really going to be very helpful for you. Take the self-quiz and work on your first discussion question. Now, I do have a second self-quiz for pages 14 through 45 that I want you to complete by Sunday, and I'm going to have a bunch of lectures that you can watch. Now, this will cover what's in the reading. That reading is pretty dense. These lectures are fairly long, and they're a little bit choppy. They're not in the best quality. For some reason, the audio has gotten a little bit messed up on a couple of them. So they may or may not be helpful to you. You may or may not want to watch them all the way through to the end. But they might help you if you want to sort of really, if you're a history nut, these might be really helpful for you. So basically, self-quiz 1, self-quiz 2, and again, the review and reflection questions. So that's what I want you to do. After, this part is like basically your learning activities. So some of these, you're going to have to go back down here. So if you want to go to the discussion board, this will take you to the introductions. When you do that, as a student, you will create a thread. You click on Create Thread. You type your subject and type, hi everyone. Say Doug Hume. Hi everyone. Great to meet you. Blah blah blah. And you'll have tons of more information that you'll want to share. So you can do that there. And you'll see that. So that's how you use the discussion board. I'm sure some of you know how to do that. So let me get back here. So each week I'll have links down here to the discussion boards, to the appropriate discussion forum. I'll have a link where you can upload your assignment, and I'll have a link to your self-quizzes. Here, when you go to the self-quiz, basically here is the link to the external site, the website, where you can take the quiz, evaluate it, and get the information, take a screenshot, and save it in your Word. And then when you do that, you just upload it, right? You can just submit it, browse your computer wherever you're saving that, and submit it. So that's the best way to do it, so that you've got a copy locally on your hard drive. So that's basically the course. I hope that gives you a little bit of information about how to get through the course. If you have any questions, please let me know. But I hope this video was helpful for you in getting into the syllabus and seeing how you navigate the course. Like I said, you'll have the weekly assignments, you'll have the discussions visible to you, you'll have the syllabus lectures and handouts visible to you, and the additional resources are already visible to you. So all of that should be visible to you as you log in and work your way through this. So just click around this first week. Try to find out what you can find. All right? That's part of the treasure hunt too. Okay, thanks a lot. Y'all take care and have a great week, and be in touch. And I'll see you on the discussion boards.